And we're live. Welcome to Rascal Comedy. And I'm your host. It's Jack Mack. How are we doing, guys? Great to not see you. Hey, listen. Oh, wow, baby. It's crazy right here. Welcome to Rascal Comedy. If you are new to the show, let me just tell you, it's a bit like traditional stand-up comedy and the Rose of Tralee, where I've got some of the best and brightest comedians, and I'll be talking to them a bit like Dahi O'Shea. So I hear your father was a farmer. Is that right? Oh, fair play to you. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And also, Rascal Comedy have a live show happening. If you live in Dublin, we've got our lovely poster right here. Oh, look. That photo of me was taken 4 years ago, but it's the only professional one I have. So I've got the tick link. What was that?
It looks great.
Oh, yeah, it looks good. Yeah,
it's good. Very good.
Before puberty, you know.
Not the ex-actor, professional actor.
That was me trying to be edgy.
Yeah, you look like you turned up to audition for Harry Potter, but you were like years too late.
Yeah. It's very... I'm a bad boy as well, my collar up. So that show is happening on the 23rd. Tickets, they're in the description there. It's going to be at the Workman's as well, so we've got the space to social distance. It's going to be tremendous, okay? It's going to be tremendous. So what's happened this week? The HSE have advised people, instead of going on dates and spreading the virus, to send nudes.
Yeah, it's good advice.
Have they?
No, it's dreadful. So yeah, the HSE have said send nudes, and the government said if you're not happy with your COVID payment, start an OnlyFans. So
no, they haven't.
Trump
I've been doing both those things, but no, they haven't said that.
No, they didn't say that. Imagine Michael Martin going, well, OnlyFans is a great platform to better yourself.
I'm genuinely so gullible. I really did think that you were telling the truth there. 100%.
No, but they did say about the sexting and the nudes.
Sexting, yeah. They didn't say nudes, surely.
No,
Surely.
No.
But they, they were, yeah.
It'd be funny if they said, like, send aggressively pornographic videos to one another. That'd be nice.
Big sex tapes.
Yeah.
And you heard as well, Trump is trying to ban TikTok. He's like, it's tremendous what's happened. It's terrible for the American culture. All these talentless girls and boys trying to lip sync to, it's not good. I gotta ban it. He was more of a Twitter fan anyway. So that's about it. Right, guys, that's it from me. Let's see the comedians. You don't want to see my ugly face. There we go. Here's the comedians.
What's the crack?
Hey, comedians.
I forgot to ask if you can curse on here.
Hello,
Jack.
We got Ronan,
Hello.
Allie, Bláithín, Being Blah.
That's
How
me.
are we, guys? Good. Allie looks like she's from the future.
Yeah, I've come to fuck with all of you. Not even a joke. No, I'm just here to fuck with you all. Okay.
Sending you spam now. So it's good. So we're going to start off with John. No,
Yes.
not John. Ali.
Okay. That was downvoted quickly. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Talk about this. You're headlining.
Wow. Fucking hell.
You're already relegating the cis white dude to the last place in comedy, just like it should be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stick it to me.
Get rid of them. Get rid of all the white lads. Especially in Ireland. Yeah. So Ali, how have you been? Good.
Yeah, I'm good. Spent the weekend with my kids. Living dangerously though. I did drive through all 3 of the forbidden counties today. It's like they're like, don't drive through there. It's like, I have to get home. That's what happened. It's like, yeah.
Did you hold your breath or something?
Oh
yeah. I was like going through Offaly. I was like, why is it so quiet? And then I remembered, oh yeah, it's Offaly.
It's Offaly.
Nice.
You see some lads staring at you.
Not much has changed. I'm from Athlone. I have to slag off. I have to slag off Offaly because that's like the only place we can go. It's like punching down.
Punching down, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. I am from Athlone. What are we punching up?
What are we punching up for
Anywhere
living
else?
in Athlone?
Well, I was going to say Mayo, but we all know that that's not true either.
Low-hanging fruit, Mayo.
I keep forgetting you're from Mayo, Jack. It keeps driving me crazy.
I know.
Mayo man.
You were on stage, John, and you were emceeing, and he goes, "Any cultures?" And I put my hand up, and he went, "What?"
Yeah. I should have said no. Yeah, no. Go again.
Yeah.
You seem too refined to be a culture. That's a compliment, I think. I don't know.
That was my childhood. They were all like, "What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Why aren't you normal?"
Did you like read books or something weird like that?
Yeah.
Apart from that kind of weird.
What do you mean you don't like
I feel like me and Jack both suffer from the same thing, HCS, hidden culture syndrome. No one ever expects a trans girl to be the culture, like. Never mind the dude wearing the pattern shirt.
They don't really know what they
if it's
want.
not played, you're getting notions.
Yeah, I've got too many notions as well. Like I'll be reading a self-help book and everyone be judging me. Look at him there trying to better himself.
I can tell all of you, all of your cultureness is always showing. Ronan, haven't even met you. Assume you're a culture.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Right. Are you
Dubliner.
from Dublin? You're a Dub?
Yeah, Dublin born and bred. I'm as good as they come.
Like, guys, look at all these. I'm surrounded by cultures. This is terrible.
Oh no, that's not the way. I'm from the north side.
Jesus, look at these fucking cultures.
I
just presume you're posh. You just give posh vibes.
I don't think I can take that as a compliment, and I will murder your whole family for saying that. But
they'll fight you.
Yeah, I think it's maybe the couch is after
the couch. The couch, definitely.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
I was going to say, can't you tell she's a dub by the raging feminist head on her? That came out as really hateful. But I meant that as a compliment. Okay.
Yeah. What you really mean, Ali?
That's it.
I feel like I'm doing John's act here.
My act? What are you talking about? I'm loving.
We like John. We keep John around.
Leave the jester sets out of it.
Don't count
John.
God, this is the last time you'll see me.
Privilege he has.
Yeah, killed it.
Yeah.
Although I'm a culture, so I think whatever.
You're from Limerick City?
I'm from a farm in Limerick. I'm a total phony.
Fucking culture.
Pure culture. It's bad. It's bad how culture I am.
No, we all like it. It's charming. It's cute. Like, look at him there.
Thanks. Thanks, Jack. That was really passive aggressively reassuring.
No, but like I'm the same. So
are you? You seem way more. You're way more refined than I am. Did you grow up on a farm as well?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, but I was.
So was I.
I was like, oh, I don't want to get my new shoe, my new wellies dirty.
What kind of farm was it?
A horse farm.
That makes sense.
To me that all you cultures need to say that someone's refined is like a nice shirt and some hair gel. Like, is that the story?
Yeah,
that's for sure.
For me,
he's ahead of 95%.
On deodorant, like.
Guys, I think we should bring Bláithín to Mayo.
Go on, I will.
We'll bring you. Yeah, we'll find you a Mayo man. Oh yeah. In a dark pub.
Okay, well, not tonight. I've got a date.
Anyway, back to Ali. Ali, you're a very hard working comedian.
Am I?
I'm steering the conversation back to you. Tell us about you've got a show on the Dublin Fringe, is that right?
Yes, on the 5th and 6th of September, Token Cis. It's an all trans lineup except for our Token Cis guy. Hey, bow, bow, bow.
Nice.
Yeah, the first night is sold out already. So, but the tickets are going fast on night number 2. So check it out. But don't worry if you can't get tickets, because we're doing a bit of a sneaky little Token Straight show in the Workman's on the 21st of August.
Oh,
nice.
Good venue.
Yeah.
Workman's is like the hub of Irish comedy at the moment.
It's the only place we can do gigs.
Yeah.
Working man's place. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. the most
Nice, well
ironic, the most least workman's workman's ever. Like it's the most hipstery worksman you could there's not all the fellas in there. They never did a day on the bog. I'll tell you that. I don't know
Really?
why am I leaning into the culty. I don't know why I'm leaning. The only farming I ever did was fucking Christmas tree farming. When I was like 10. I used to sell Christmas trees, and people used to come to my field, and this 10-year-old child would lead them into the trees so to pick them out, and then another car would come, and I'd disappear and just like reappear like some fucking leaving them lost in the Christmas, and just reappear like some child from a horror movie going with a fucking axe going, "Have you picked your tree yet?" And then grown men watch me, a fucking 10-year-old child, cut down their family tree. It was the most emasculating thing I've done since I started hormones.
Nice. You felt good.
I found a punchline there. It took me a while. Sorry.
Nice.
You got there in the end. No,
Well done.
fantastic. I'm trying to get my banners up. It's not working. I'm trying to. Sorry, because that was some technical issues.
We all just hold up pictures of Willies.
I mean, we can still have the show. It's just me being
That's
weird.
okay.
And Ali, you're also. Oh, here we go. You're also running. Here we go. Get your name up. You're also doing Hysteria as well, which is also an online kind of like. It's not a show, but it's like a platform.
It's a network. It's a network. I guess. For being notiony, it's a network. I run 2 shows on Hysteria. On Friday nights, I have a show called Girlhood, where I get female comedians to come on and teach me stuff I should have learned as a girl, but didn't because I'm trans. And then Sunday nights we have post-performance pints, which myself and my good buddy Pedro Guerra host, and we try to recreate the green room, and we have live music and comedians in. We all talk shit and play some music and tell jokes. It's fun.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it's wholesome.
That's cool.
That sounds great. Yeah.
If
And
you go back
Pedro.
and find episodes, Pedro. Anything with Pedro is automatically better. And now Portuguese Pedro is back in Portugal hosting post-performance pints. So he's become one of those tongue twisters, and he's in his like natural sunny element.
Oh, I bet he is.
Well, jealous.
Right, Ali, are you ready to hit the stage?
Do I have to?
You don't have to.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You're ready? Okay, everybody.
Let's
Everybody
do
at
this.
home. You're at home. Clapping. Everybody. Big cap, John. Give us a clap for Ali O'Rourke.
Hey, everybody. I'm doing a Pedro. Hey. No, my name is Allie O'Rourke. As I'm previously mentioned, I am from the town of Athlone. You could say I am Athlone to the bone, except I'm trans, so I'm trying to lose the bone. Yeah, I am a trans woman. I woke up one morning after watching too much Netflix, went to the bathroom, looked down, and doesn't bring me joy. What will I talk about? Yeah, I got my hair. It's great. Lockdown kind of ease. I got my hair chemically straightened again. It's amazing. It used to be curly. Now it's straight. I guess you could say it's a form of conversion therapy. Not the first time I've had conversion therapy, but this one left me with considerably higher self-esteem. I found out recently, because it's quarantine, I had to fill my time with something. So I went back and I started watching loads of old Netflix specials, and I watching one of my favorite comedians' old Netflix special, and I was really disappointed because I found out, it had a really transphobic material. But it was about watching trans porn, so at least I know he'd go down on me. He was American. I have a lot of issues with Americans, or more, they have issues with me. I think it's because American guys, when they look at me, they just think that they just become insecure and they just think that woman has a more complete penis than me. It was a foreskin joke. In comedy, we call that a pullback and reveal. I think that's about 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone between. I've been Allie O'Rourke.
Yeah.
You.
Everyone! Yeah, I think any other penis intimidates men. We just don't like them around.
I'm rocking the girl dick energy shirt. Actually, that's another plug that I'm selling online. Not as fun as the normal plug you buy online. But I have a range of shirts with girl dick energy in the transport bag. They look cool. All proceeds go to Massey, so check them out. Anyways, that's it. Sorry.
Girl dick energy, I like it.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm
Well
gonna get
done.
me.
I'll get one. I'd be afraid people would say, "What?" I don't know.
It applies to everything. That's the great thing about it. Like you don't have it'll make everyone go what and then go, okay, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one.
Yeah.
It's 2020, Jack. Get a fucking girl dick energy shirt.
Let a girl. Yeah.
Mayo needs more girl dick energy. You need to bring it there. You can be our like savior of girl dick energy in Mayo.
I'll try my best. Yeah, I mean, like I grew up in the town with Pandy Bliss, and yeah, it's just Mayo. I mean, it's growing. It's getting better. We're getting there.
This is really a Slam All of Ireland show.
Just being honest. It's a lovely place. I mean, we're getting better. Anyway, let's moving on with the show. Ronan, how are you, man? How are you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you? What's the crack?
Thanks for jumping on so last minute.
Yeah, I was fucking delighted to get the text off you today. I was like, I'll jump on. I'll jot down everything I've been thinking of the last couple of days and throw on a few jokes.
It's been so lovely. I mean, you've got some fans already.
You.
You're the
That's
big
my
man.
Shout out to Luca.
Well, Luca, what's the crack?
Yeah.
So, what have you been up to since I spoke to you last?
Not much. I'm still kind of getting used to my new apartment. I'm living in the middle of Galway City. I got new glasses. I got my hair cut. I'm rocking a mullet now. Because my hair just got so long. I was like, I'll just get a mullet. Why not? And both my grandmothers like it, so I think I'm going to keep it for a while. Just
hard to impress the grannies.
If you get approval off the grannies, like you're good to go with it. But yeah, the weather here in Galway has been class the last few days, so I've just been like delaying getting a new job because the weather's so nice. I don't want to be working.
Fair, man. Yeah, me too. But yeah, I mean, Galway's a weird one with weather. Like it rains a lot, and then you might have some on a Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll get two sunny days in April, and that's called the summer. And then we might be lucky and get another heat wave in like October.
Yeah.
Oof, silence. Yeah, but
oh, you always sorry there. Did I disappear? No.
Nope.
Jack Horrigan saying mullets are fire.
Yeah, I'm after kind of like accidentally getting one a little bit, which I'm kind of happy with actually. I'm kind of loving it. So fair play to you. Mullets a boo.
I kind of really like mullets, and I don't know why. They have to have the right facial hair with them to balance them out. Otherwise, it's just a bit like top heavy, though. You know, like.
Why'd you hate my mullet? Why'd you hate my mullet?
No, girls are always hot. I'm just talking about guys. Any girl with a mullet is automatically hot. My queer girls' senses can't help it. Anyway, sorry.
What about you, John? Would you grow a mullet?
I kind of had one over lockdown a tiny bit, inadvertently. So, yeah, not on purpose, but sometimes.
Jack Horrigan trying to tell me what to do there. You can go fuck yourself.
Didn't say anything bad. Oh,
I know, yeah. We're like Jack. No,
I just saw now. Yeah.
I just don't like men trying to tell me what to do.
I thought you were like. I was like, all I saw was mullets. I was like, what? Oh yeah, fair enough.
You know, mullets are fire. You're right, Jack. Thanks for explaining mullets to me, Jack.
We'll bring the nice one up again. He's a rascal, that Jack. He's a rascal. I don't know if he likes mullets. He always wears a cap, so I never see his head or his hair.
He always has the hat on.
So Ronan, you're in the middle of Galway now. It's handy for nights
Yes,
out.
I'm right off Shop Street. I just every night I live right on the street, and every night all the drunk people are just walking by my window. So 2 nights ago there were just like girls on the street, and they sang the entirety of Fergalicious by Fergie at like 4 a.m, and like it was excellent, but it was great. But like go do it somewhere else. I'm trying to sleep. Like
you picked the wrong city, Ronan. Wrong city.
Yeah. You don't need sleep, really.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I live in Temple
No,
Bar.
not at all.
So I feel your pain because I live in Temple Bar. So.
Oh yeah.
And is that really noisy?
Yeah, I've come home to someone. I came home one night to someone pissing on the gate. I went, here, man, like, can you fucking move out the way there?
Yeah.
And he, I'm not joking, kept his Mickey in his hand, kept pissing, moved about 2 meters away. He goes, are you happy now? I was like, no.
Was he Irish?
Yeah, of course he was Irish. And then he asked for my number, and I gave it to him.
Nice.
Nice.
Classic.
And now you're meeting him for a date later.
We're to be married in the fall. Yeah.
And you're like, I just love a man who's so honest.
Yeah. Well, I've seen his dick already.
You're like, yeah, because like in Galway, the nights I've been out in Galway, you'll go out and you'll always have those people going, hi guys, free in, what's that place called? The Exchange?
The Stock Exchange, Coyotes.
Stock Exchange.
I got barred
Carbon
from there.
You're barred from there?
Carbon's gone.
Barred from Coyotes.
Carbon's gone.
Carbon. No, sorry, it's Electric. When I was a young lad, Carbon was the cool place. Electric and DNA.
Yeah, DNA's shit.
Okay.
And I just know Supermax at like 2:30 in the morning. Everyone's just numb.
Yeah. Galway
Yeah.
next.
Place to get into a fight.
Yeah, seagulls. There's always seagulls flying around at that time as well, trying to get chips.
Yeah, it's mad. Everyone ends up there. Yeah. Everyone comes off with the background. That's where the fruits and the plastics go for their food. Jocks and all.
Yeah.
Eagles are...
Poor Jack.
Yeah.
He said this. Don't know how to... There we go. Yeah, loving the hats. He does. He's a good lad. Right. Ronan, are you ready to hit the stage?
Jack. Yes, absolutely.
You ready? Right, let's get the name up. Right, everybody. Hands together. Big claps for... what's your name? Yeah. Ronan Clancy, everyone. Woo!
Well, hello, everyone. My name is Ronan Clancy. As I said, I'm living in Galway, and the weather the last couple of days has been like really, really nice, like 20-degree weather. And you can just kind of slowly see people coming out of lockdown. Like the drunks are returning to Shop Street. Nature is healing. I actually met, shout out to Jack Hourigan and Siobhan Brosnan for a coffee the last day. And we were having a coffee in our square, and this drunkard came up to us looking for a cigarette. And he proceeded to pat Jack on the head and tell Siobhan that she was a really lucky woman. But a lot of the drunk... But you always see something different in Galway. Like if you're walking around at night, you'll always see something worth telling. I went to London last year, and when I came back, I got off the bus in Eyre Square, and as I walked past, I was getting to Supermax, and there were two distinct things I saw. And it was a girl crying because her boyfriend wouldn't text her after she told him not to text her. And her friend's just like, oh, she always does this. And then about 4 meters away, there was maybe 4 or 5 meters away from them, there was a drunk guy who was getting sick, but in between getting sick, he was taking bites out of his burger and then just alternating back and forth. So he was just like taking a bite. He'd take a bite of his burger and then he'd vomit, and then he'd like catch his breath and take another bite of the burger. But coming back from London that day, the name of the pilot on the flight was Shane McGowan, and I was thinking, wow, he's really trying to make a bit of money until Christmas comes and all his royalty comes in. So he was talking away. He was just chatting away, and then I kind of tuned out, and it went back to like one of the flight attendants, and he was he was an Eastern European man with a super heavy Eastern European accent. So I didn't notice that the pilot Shane McGowan had stopped speaking. I just thought, oh fuck, he's back on the whiskey again. I fastened my seatbelt a bit more. That's it for me, guys. Thank you so much.
Way, Ronan Clancy, everyone! Woo! Yeah, I know. Like, one thing I love about Galway is the buskers don't stop. Like, you'll be coming home at like 2:00, walking through Chop Street, and then
I busked on Chop Street one night at like 3 a.m. It was great.
Did you? I'd be afraid I'd get like some drunk would come and just snap your guitar or something. You get headbutters.
It does happen.
Yeah, I'd be afraid. Anyway, right, Jack. What's Jack saying now? He said, "Oh yeah, here we go. My connection went. I just came back. Oh, my Allie's background. Can you see that?
No, it's just only Jack can see it.
It's kind of like Ali.
We just spoke to him and kept changing his photo.
It's like you're kind of wearing like his hair is like a crown that you're wearing.
I'm slowly becoming him. Let me just match up my face. He's looming over the yard.
I should do that. I should get a green screen. Right, we're going to move on to Bláithín. How are you getting on?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Look, you'll have that. How's your lockdown been? Has it been good?
It's been interesting. Like, I mean, you know, it was maddening at first, but at first I have to say it was a bit of a relief to not have any gigs for a while, and then now I'm really starting to miss it now. So, yeah, I'm hoping that comedy starts back up again soon, because otherwise I'll go crazy.
You'll have to come on shows like this.
Yeah. No, I like doing the online shows. They're good. Yeah. You know, the bit of the bit of delay makes me comforted in that I don't know whether it's that it wasn't funny or that they didn't hear me. So
yeah, exactly. You're kind of forced to just kind of do it, and you have no idea if you were good. You're like,
yeah, I've had a load of shows where the audience is all there, but they're all muted, so it's just them being like,
yeah.
You know.
I had one where you had to do jazz hands if you thought a joke was funny, so you could see them when they were like. But it's just not the same. There's no atmosphere. It's just like
not the same.
That's everyone.
Sean liked that one.
That's so funny. Yeah, you just have to look every night on your own.
What was that?
You just have to get locked every night on your own. That's the only way that it's going to work. Like
exactly. That's how I survived the anxiety, really. Shame.
Yes. Be your own audience, as it were.
Yeah, I make myself laugh.
Yeah.
So you've got a great podcast. I
Thanks.
don't know her.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. What about it?
What's your
It's myself and Aoife Connor.
Yourself and Aoife O'Connor, that you guys do that?
Yeah. She's a fellow comedian and talented lady, Aoife O'Connor. She's one of my best friends. I adore her. And yeah, it really is very unprofessional. Like there's a very, very loose structure on the show. But yeah, that's it. And then we just kind of talk shit. And then at the end, there's an improv segment, which I'm terrible at. And Aoife's really good at because she has training in improv and I do not. So
always say yes.
Yeah, yes, and I've heard is the thing. Whereas with me, I'm like, no.
You're like Liam Neeson in that bit where he's trying to be funny, and he just keeps going like, "I've got AIDS." Not stop. No, that's not what. Stop saying that.
Yeah. Oh my god, I haven't seen that in so long. Yeah, and actually, Ali has reminded me that I also have merchandise. So
you've got a what?
I've also got merchandise, so if someone wants to buy, I can't show you any right now, but it's very good. It's beingblah.com. Go there. I've got tote bags and badges. Buy them.
Nice.
They're very rude. They've got sex toys and things like that on them.
Oh, really? I shall be.
I'm poor.
And what type of sex toys? Is it like a Bláithín butt plug or?
No. Oh my God. That's next on the list. So
yeah, it's good marketing there.
Yeah.
I could be like, "What's up your butt?" Oh wait, it's me.
Could be like a gin glass or a gin bottle or something in the shape.
Yes. Oh my God.
I'm just throwing ideas out.
You're my new manager.
Blind. Listen, these sex toys are great.
Need more gin.
Need more gin.
There's little vibrators and things like that on them. Basically, it's from my show last year. I had a show on the Dublin Fringe last year. This year, it's been downsized and I haven't gotten in. I still will be involved with the Fringe this year, but not with the show in the same way or at the same time as the Fringe. I'm pretty sure that's all I can say. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say what it actually... I got the Fringe Labs. Anyway.
That's all good.
Yeah.
Well done.
I just say last year's show was fucking amazing.
Thank you so much.
It looks amazing.
Thanks.
I look at the poster.
Thank you. Yeah, it was. Yeah, and then so all the doodles that were around me on the poster, they're what's on the bags and the badges. So if you want a badge with lots of with a little aubergine on it, or like a bag with loads of little sex toys and a strap on and shit like that on it, then
hang on, is that you're not responsible for the massive aubergine bag?
So I'm after seeing these around and I'm like, that looks like exactly like the one that I have, but I presume I can't possibly be the first one to think of it. You know, basically it was that we were getting the poster designed and I had just given him a list of things to Owen Fearon is the name of my designer, by the way, word up, very good guy. And I gave him a list of things that I want in the background. So included in that were like an aubergine and like a strap on, menstrual cup, money. I love money. Hey, capitalism. Fucking love money. Yeah, loads of different things, and like my little the tattoo that I have here, I will show you in a sec. So yeah, I had like everything kind of floating around me, and then I put them all onto one tote bag, and then there's another tote bag that just has the aubergine because I'm a whore.
Fair. No comment.
I'm not. You've heard of the happy pair. Now look at the happy whore.
Maybe that's your branding. You're...
I'm sorry.
We forgive you. The Catholic Church will forgive you.
They will not. Sorry.
Don't you do a great bit about going to church? And you're like, Father.
It is great. Thank you, Jack, for saying that.
No, but you're like something like, oh, I'll take it on my tongue or something.
Yeah, because the priest was a bit of a daddy type. And I was like, I'm not.
Yeah. Oh, Daddy, I've been so naughty. Please call me Father.
Yeah, not Daddy. Yeah. I don't know if I'd remember any of my jokes because I haven't done a set in ages. In fact, I'm not going to do any of my jokes that I've practiced before tonight. So
that's all right. If I didn't have recordings of my sets, I'd be like, what?
Yeah, exactly. Sure, even back when I was gigging regularly, I was still forgetting my sets. So
yeah. All right, be listening back going, this is shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you guys been writing in lockdown? I haven't written anything. Anytime I went to write, I was like, this is really sad. I don't get to do it.
Yeah, I've been
write the same stuff over and over again. Yeah.
I've been writing. I couldn't write the whole way through lockdown until we could get out a bit. I started skateboarding, and then I started having real experiences again. And then I could write.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You need to be doing stuff.
Yeah.
There was only so many Corona jokes to be written, and everyone wrote the same.
Nobody wants to hear them either.
And nobody wants to hear
a Corona joke.
No, all my jokes were just whatever I could see from my window. You know what I mean? Like it's like
What's the story with dogs, huh?
Yeah, men walking their dogs, trying to get away from their wives. What's that about?
What's that?
Yeah, it's groundbreaking stuff.
Men don't like wives. What?
I wrote stuff about weed because I could smell weed, and that just sparked some stuff.
Did you smell weed coming from a cigarette that was in your mouth, or
on the street?
Sure, okay. Mom is watching.
I'm afraid Mom is watching. What was that? You were doing meth, I heard.
Getting carried away with yourself up in Dublin.
Oh Jesus. Anyway,
last time, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, what were you going to say, Allie?
I was like, last time I smelled weed on the street. Well, actually, I was living in Carlow. I smelled weed on the street. I was like, oh, I must mention it. It's coming from that house. I must mention them. They're my neighbors. Like, and left it. The next day, they were raided by the guards. It was a massive grow house.
Nice.
You were going to say, like, lads, what are you doing it like?
Yeah, I thought it was students. It was in a student estate. I just thought it was they were smoking out the back. I was like, lads, you can smell that on the street. You want to be, take it handy. They had like 90 grand worth of cannabis plants.
I bet they're growing it. Yeah. Right, fair. Well,
right, sorry.
Hey, are you ready to hit the stage and be funny?
Sure. I'll try.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Ronan, I want to see you clapping. 4. Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, I'm used to it, but thank you. Now I actually, so I can't really do any of my usual sets or jokes that I would usually do because I'm a very long form comedian because I talk a lot because I'm a loud bitch. So I have decided instead I'll just tell you guys a very short story about my lockdown. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Great. Okay, cool. So basically, and I'm not going to mention coronavirus too many times. Basically at the start of the lockdown, so I had just had a new flatmate move in with me, okay? And he was a young man, he's 21, okay? Lovely guy, and I clicked with him straight away. And the thing is, before when I was looking for flatmates, I had told everybody, look, I can't live with a straight man. My last few flatmates have been gay men. I can't live with a straight man. I will fuck him. Okay. I will. It's just the way that it is. I think I've set the scene already that everybody watching will believe me. But I kind of thought, oh well, sir, he's 21. I won't go for him, so it's fine. Like no worries. I'm nearly 30, so I was like, that'll be grand. So he moved in, and then the lockdown pretty much hit about a week after he moved in. Right. So then we're kind of getting to a stage where we're watching a lot of TV together. We're getting to know each other a lot, and there's nothing else to do except drink and take drugs. So that's all we're doing every single night. And things start to get a little bit sexual tensiony in the way that they will. Right. And so I kind of noticed I've got a little bit of a crush on him, which I think was only natural because, I mean, I can't believe that I even thought that I would be able to get by without fucking him in the first place. And so I have like a little bit of a crush on him, but I realized that I can't rightly ask. I can't really go for it. I can't really flirt with him. I can't really, because the thing is that in this case, if I get rejected, I'm being rejected in my own home by a child. When I'm literally the last person that he can sleep with. That realization was a lot too much. So I was like, okay, I can't really go for it. But, anyway, my point is we fucked. Okay, thank you.
Nice. Get it.
It's tough. Like, that's why I moved in with my girlfriend over lockdown.
Really?
Well, I mean, like, she's gone now, but
yeah.
When we were in lockdown,
It's not my fault. He's a sexy child. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
I don't think Irish comedians should be saying "sexy child" right now.
Yeah. In the eyes of Bláithín.
You're actually
not the eyes of the law.
Ronan, I know you've just moved to a new house. Don't we get any ideas?
No, it's good. It's good to have like a live-in penis for these kind of things. So yeah.
So can I just clarify? Is this guy living with you now?
He is, but he's not here, and he's away, and we're broken up. We're not going to.
All right, yeah, okay. There's more to that story, like.
I left her like he's right here.
He's right here.
It was a cat.
It was a cat all along. I'm a different kind of deviant to the one that Ali implied I was.
Story's getting worse.
Yeah, it's terrible. I don't even know if he's going to be okay with me telling that story. If he
Too late
and it was a lie.
Unless he watches the show, he's like, oh, by the way, I'm going to watch that show later.
He would never do that.
You're safe. You're safe.
He's not supportive.
He's not supportive.
I mean,
That's what you need. We've got Anthony O'Reilly has said, would you guys do a drive-through comedy festival gig?
Oh, that's a good idea.
you would if they were legal.
Yeah.
They're not legal, I'm afraid, though.
Oh,
Anthony,
no.
We could disguise it as bingo and just tell jokes out of it.
Exactly.
We could call it bingo low. Oh.
I feel like
Oh.
that's drag queen.
Bingo low.
Bingo, no.
Oh, bingo, no.
Yeah, bingo, no.
Moving on.
Hang on, we're getting more. And we never do anything that is legal. No.
That's where you're
No,
wrong.
we don't. No, we don't do drugs. We don't do illegal comedy.
And we don't talk about it on a Facebook live stream.
No way. No way. So moving on to our last comedian, John O'Keefe. How are you, John?
Hello. I'm very well. How are you, Jack?
Are you in Limerick?
No, I'm in Dublin. Ranelagh.
I've just moved to Ranelagh.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Is that you?
We'll have to hang out. What part of Ranelagh are you in?
No, I'm. Where am I? I'm right near Sony's Ranelagh. Smith's Pub.
Right. I didn't catch any of that, Jack. I'm really sorry. I don't know.
I said I'm really new to Ranelagh. I live near the Butlers in the village. The Lewis station.
Yeah, sorry. I can't hear anything, I'm afraid.
I know.
Not ideal timing. Not ideal timing.
Can
Are we back?
Hang on, let's try. I'm going to try this. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Area.
Can you hear me
I
now?
can kind of hear you.
Can you hear me, John? It's like, you know when someone rings you
I
and
can't.
then... No?
Why don't you
All right,
unplug your thingies?
He's gone. Poor John. It's like, you know when somebody rings you and you can hear them. And they're like, can you hear me now? You know,
Yeah.
Like,
we
And
can wait
they're
for
like,
that.
can't hear you. And I'm like, you always go, look, I'll call you back, even though you know that they can't.
yeah.
And then you both call at the same time. And
Yeah. It's very silly. It's very silly.
it's awful.
I feel like this is very much a horse dealer conversation with the phones calling, like have a deal to do there, but I'll sell you a horse.
You laugh because I grew up, my parents love horses. So, John, can you hear me now?
I think I can, yeah. I don't know if that was on your end or my end, but it seems to be better.
I think it was
We got through
your
it.
end. Anyway,
Probably was my end.
so you're saying you're living in Ranelagh. I said I live near
currently.
the Butlers.
The where?
Butler's Coffee?
Oh, that's nice. Fancy you, huh? Getting your hot chocolate every day. Marshmallows, I suppose. You're a man of quality.
I like a latte. I like a nice, strong latte.
So, as do I, Jack.
Yeah. Where in Ranelagh do you live?
I live above Morton Supermarket, if anyone knows it. So I hear the fucking tills all day, all night. My head is I'm laughing, but I'm inside. I'm slowly breaking down.
And it's fine. And
Yeah,
I live above a pub, so I can hear all the shy talk when they're outside having a cigarette.
Yeah, it's hard to know what's worse, like shy talk or just monotonous, just till thing all day long, and the deliveries come all night. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But I'm very happy.
That's a show. That's an Edinburgh show.
You're working there.
An hour of material about the sound of the tills.
or your character doesn't sleep, so he's like, right, so
Hey, it's not a terrible idea. I need to think of something for Edinburgh. I'll buy you a pint, Jack.
I don't think
I
Edinburgh.
feel like I just give
whenever-
people ideas on the show.
Whenever Edinburgh's back, anyway, next year,
Do
hopefully.
sex toys as well, John.
Yeah.
John's
What?
dildos.
No, I'll have to do something different. Like I don't know. I think what could I get away with? What could I get away with that wouldn't be illegal?
Yeah. T-shirts, no. Allie's got her t-shirts. I don't know. You seem like a fella who knows how to fix a sink. Maybe like, I don't know, a hammer.
You think that? Yeah.
You've got that. You've got that
By the way,
masculineness about you.
that's such a that's a really nice thing to pretend. But by the way, I have to say this. Before we came on here, you said something that shook me to my core. You said to me, John, if you want to plug anything, and I was like, I'm supposed to be plugging shit. I've done nothing for the last 4 months. Nothing. What am I supposed to plug?
Your Insta?
I'm still going. I'm still
You've been
going.
through it before, your arsehole.
Maybe he assumed that, like everyone else, had made a podcast.
Hang on. Where have I gone?
Where have you gone, Jack?
There we go. Sorry. I just disappeared for a second. Everything just went black. No, yeah, maybe your Instagram. I've got your Insta here. If people want to follow you.
Cool.
John, I don't know. I know.
Even
Yes,
John.
I can't. John. I think I have an Instagram. I think I have something. It's John O'Keefe Comedy. It's misspelled. Perfect. No need to change it.
Very dyslexic.
It's okay. Everyone misspelled it. It's okay. No, it'd be weird. It would have been weird if you'd spelled it right. It would have been.
When they type in John O'Keefe, it'll pop up. You'll pop up.
Yes, most likely.
Yeah. So.
So I got my plug-in. If I get 2 followers, I'll be so grateful. It'll mean a lot.
Yeah. 2 more than nothing.
Not having. Yeah. Yeah, we pretend it doesn't mean anything, but that feeling, that delicious feeling you get when you see something. And do you ever go on and you see someone's unfriended you or unfollowed you, and you're just like, "What happened? What did I do?" I think I was cool. I don't think.
What was the pushing point? Like, what is it that made them do it?
Yeah.
I don't know, just inactivity or just hating me, whatever. I don't know. Maybe it was one of those fake profiles.
200 followers during the Black Lives Matter movement. So maybe it was just assholes.
Yeah, when you have like 10,000 or something, you could lose like 200 of
skim off the top. You don't want them anyway.
I don't know how Instagram works. I need someone. I'm like, Instagram confuses me, and it's not that confusing, but I just can't get my head around it for some reason.
Well, they've just released Reels, which is like TikTok.
Oh, fuck's sake! I can't keep up with this stuff.
I don't know anything about it.
I think I'd follow you, John, if you started. On TikTok they like to dance a lot. Why don't you do a dance?
Yeah. I joke about it, but I'll probably start doing fucking that shit. Like, I'll say it now, I'll never do that stuff, and then in 2 months' time, you'll see me fucking. It'll be mortifying, and it won't be worth it. But
you'll be there lip singing to Bieber.
You need that sort
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm not very good at the whole social media thing. What can I do? I'm working at it. I just kind of point the camera and just go, and I just tell myself people are going to like it and see what happens. Yeah, you're very good at impressions and stuff. That's a good skill to have.
Yeah, it's good. I just have this urge to do Christopher Walken all the time. Hey, cowbell.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, we need more cowbell. Oh,
we need more.
You put out a really funny one ages ago. Now, I mean, I haven't been keeping up with everything that you put out, but you put up a really funny one where you were out in a field at some stage. It was very good. I liked it. I shared it with my friend.
Oh,
honestly,
nice.
The highlight of my lockdown content was appearing in Jack Mack's nunchuck video on TikTok.
That was fun.
That was very funny. That was so gas.
Nice.
And then James in the corner, like, what are these crazy kids doing?
What are you kids doing?
Someone commented, like, whoever that guy is in the corner, something that they were like, seems to have his shit together. Yeah, it was good. Maybe Bláithín, it was the one I did I was like Forrest Gump going through lockdown. Like,
I don't know. It was something. I have a substance abuse problem. I have no memories, but
Or I did one about, so my girlfriend and I kept cycling around Mayo, you know, just to get out of the house. And the locals were like staring at her because she's Spanish. She's obviously not from there. So they every time we'd be cycling, but they wouldn't even smile or anything. They just be like,
oh my God.
so I made a video about that. So Allie's gone. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with these people?
We're losing people. We're losing people left, right, and centre.
It's racism. That's what's wrong with them. It's straight up racism. That's it.
Who's that girl? Or my neighbour stopped us and was like, who's this? Oh, this is Rosa. She's from Spain. Where in Spain?
I mean, is it to start from Spain? You were aired.
Yeah. Seville. Where in Seville?
Where in Spain? Is that near Ballina, is it?
Do you know the Carloses, do you?
Yeah. Do you eat that paella? Do you? Yeah. Got it right there.
Ah, do you like bullfighting? That's what pulls out the back. We've just kind of drifted away from John. Sorry.
Quality banter, Jack. Quality banter. No, please go back to your whatever that was.
I mean,
whatever that was.
Whatever that was. I mean, yeah.
No, you're good. You are very good at impressions. I'm very envious of that. You did a killer Scottish accent last week, and you're just fucking talented. It upsets me. It upsets
Sorry.
me. Give me an accent to do. Give me an accent to do. Give me any accent.
Okay, Northern Irish.
No. Northern Irish, fucking Belfast, murdering people. I don't know. Is that any good? Was that? Did that work?
It was entertaining.
Oh, thank you. But no, I try to do accents around my friends because I'm meant to be trying to be a stand-up comedian, and they shake their heads. They walk out of the room. They do accents without trying. I try and fail. It's good. It's good.
But like since I've been like literally like maybe 10 years old, I've been just doing the accents over and over and over and over. It's been years.
Can I ask you a question? What was your first accent? What was your like signature accent?
Maybe Mayo or not Mayo. I see that
your own accent.
No, but like I didn't have really a Mayo accent because my mother brought me to drama lessons. Maybe American. American's always easy because you know they're always on TV.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, Scottish. It wasn't until I moved to London and we had a Scottish guy in the class, and you just kept talking.
Yeah. It's good to have a Scottish accent in the back pocket.
Oh, that's the best accent on earth.
Oh, it's this. Oh, it's good. And he wouldn't say, "Oh, I'm from Scotland." He'd go, "I'm from Scotland."
Scotland.
Yeah. Scotland. So I just in my room, just going, "I'm from Scotland, Paul."
Very good. Very effortless.
Just keep trying, John. Anyway, are you ready to the stage?
That's all I can do. Yes, I do. I'm very similar to Bláithín. I have a story involving sexual intercourse. I know, right?
Unexpected from me, John. Let's face it.
Absolutely.
Shall I proceed?
Right. Sorry.
Jack,
like playing a tin whistle outside. Fuck.
That happened to me yesterday. There was a guy outside the. Yeah.
Right. Sorry about that.
There was a tin whistle outside my house yesterday, and the weird thing about a tin whistle is it'll get stuck in your head all night, and I was playing tin whistle all night. It
sounded like a child. It wasn't even like someone playing. Anyway.
Anyway.
Back to the show. Let's get you. Okay, guys. Right.
Indeed.
Big round of applause. Don't know Allie's gone.
Allie's fucked off. She's had enough.
She's had enough.
Yeah.
Four. Keep everyone.
Woo! Yeah.
Hello. Oh, so Jack, you strike me as a man who's had many toxic relationships in the past. No, I want to tell you a quick anecdote about a girl I used to see. We were, we had one of those relationships. It was just sex, which is amazing when you're dead inside. She still actually, the first time I stayed over at her house, she still lived with her parents, which was kind of awkward because she's still in school. She was 25. She was 25, just a bit slow. No. I'm trying to be nice here, okay? So we went up to the bed. This is a true story. Well, mostly true. We went up to the bed, and she wanted to have sex, right? And I could hear her mother snoring next door, and I could hear her father sharpening his knives, waiting in the night, fucking Rambo style. And I thought to myself, it might not be a great idea to rail their only daughter 5 feet from their head in their council house in that dangerous part of Dublin. So I said, Sinead, it's kind of disrespectful to your parents. So just give us a blowjob instead. Look, I'm a good guy. I'm not a fucking hero, okay? So the next day we're at breakfast, and there's 4 of us, the 2 parents and me and the girl. And the father's looking at me, and he's trying to figure out why he hates me so much. He can't, and I know straight away. It's because we're the same person. He looks exactly like me 20 years from now, just with bad tattoos and nothing to lose. You know, and his name was John as well. So we had this realization at the same time that his daughter is, you know, you can do the maths. No one mentions it. The fucking weirdest thing of my life. And then the mother starts making small talk. She's very nice, incidentally. She's very sweet. And she goes, "I didn't hear you come in last night." So then Sinead goes to her mother. "Oh, we just went up to bed. Here, Ma, this fella wouldn't even give us the ride last night." Just like that.
Jesus.
Like, I could see the blood draining from her father's fork. You know what I mean? It was... So I'm just there kind of, and then she continues. He didn't want to wake you, so I just gave him a blowjob instead. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, like, your father's been to prison several times. I think that probably was where the daddy issues came from. Like, I'm thinking, you don't have to tell your parents everything that happens, unless that was like a weird rule they had in the house. Sinead, as long as you're here, you'll bring home any guy and ride him loudly and proudly, especially if he looks like me. So anyway, obviously this relationship didn't last. It wasn't even a relationship really, because I couldn't even, when she talked to me in bed, she'd say something, "John," and I'd be like, "Do you mean me or your father?" So but look, it all ended up well. Obviously, I got out of that relationship and I got into a much healthier relationship, and I heard she also got into a better relationship too with her father. So so that's my story. Thank you for listening to me.
John, give everyone. Please tell me that's not true. Did she really say those things?
It's about 90% true. Obviously, she didn't end up in a relationship with her father, besides the relationship they had already.
But I mean,
was fine.
What, at the dinner table, like?
No, that's true. 100% true. She said that. She did say
I would
that.
100% that's my parents.
Oh my god, my
parents get up and walk out.
I've got a very open relationship with my parents, so.
My Mayo mother her head would just explode.
Yeah, I just couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle how, and we really did look alike, me and the father. I didn't and his name was John as well. So the whole thing was just, it was like I fell into a perverted black hole or something. It was very strange. But good crack.
Ireland has a long way to go, and it's a bit too forward. Anyway, right, I'm gonna steal the spotlight for a second because I'm gonna plug my own shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna plug my own shit. So, hey guys, how's it going? So I have attached. This is the link to get tickets if you want to come and see Rascal Comedy live. It's going to be just like this show, except it's going to be on the stage. So the idea is it's going to be me on stage, and I'm going to have 3 comedians, all socially distanced. Then we'll take a break, and then we'll do the exact same. So it's going to be very intimate. You're going to get to know the comedians. It's going to be great. So that's on the 23rd of August in the Workman's in Dublin. Link, get some tickets. It's going to be a great night. People have asked me, can they drink? I think you will still have to buy some food, so you can just buy some food, get some pints, have a laugh. Let's do some live comedy. So that is it from me. Let's say goodbye to the comedians. Allie's not here. She's not. She's
fucked off. She's gone.
She's all right.
We'll message her. So let's say goodbye to the audience. Bye, audience.
Bye.
Thanks, Jack. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, cheers.